Hi everyone, Coach Christina here with Healthy Blessed Family, Certified Term Healthy Mama Coach. Christina here. I'm coming to you live from my kitchen, tiny kitchen. I wanted to make something with blended cottage cheese. Kind of looked up something and I'm kind of just going with it and changing it up a little bit. I want to make a queso, so I want to keep it a fuel pool so that way I can have it with the popcorn or chips, the sea salt ones, for lunch. So I am frying up some 93% fat-free beef with some onion. And of course, like, it's a whole pound, but I'm not going to use a whole pound in my queso for lunch, so I will put it away and use some more tomorrow. But if you watch the replay, if you come on while I'm here, say hi and where you're from, what are you having for lunch, and if you're watching the replay, hashtag queso. So how is everyone doing on this Wednesday? I usually go live in my Facebook group on Thursdays at 2, but I'm going to be going live around 1 o'clock tomorrow because we have a Veterans Day assembly at my daughter's school, so I definitely don't want to miss that. My husband and most of our family are veterans, and so I don't want to miss that. So how's your week so far? Mine's been kind of weird, I guess, with the time change and everything. So kind of injured myself on Monday a little bit, banged up my knee, but it's okay. And time change is always hard for me. I don't like the time change. So if you're coming on, say hi, where you're from, what you're having for lunch. If you're just now joining me, I'm making a blended cottage cheese queso for lunch. It's just kind of something I'm throwing together, which I'm not the best person at coming up with recipes, but we'll see how this goes. Let me know how your Wednesday is going. Have you tried any recipes with blended cottage cheese? Let me know. We tried one the other night. It was a recipe by Coach Jennifer Overstreet. It was like a cheesy pasta thing. It was really good. My husband was saying that with the cottage cheese, blending it, it takes on the texture of cream cheese, which I love cream cheese. But of course my body doesn't like it as much because it's a heavy yes. And so being in menopause and also having PCOS, my body does not like me to have heavy cheese or the cream cheese. So doing a blended cottage cheese I'm excited to kind of test that out on some different recipes and lighten up my meals some with the cottage cheese, since it takes on that texture, which I always think is kind of cool that it takes on that texture, because then maybe I won't miss it as much. So we'll see. I'm going to bring y'all over here while I blend up my cottage cheese while that's going. I'm going to do what Jennifer suggests and just blend it right inside the container, because I may not use it all, but I will eventually. So I have this new nifty immersion blender. Something might get loud for a minute. You have never used an immersion blender. This thing is pretty powerful and amazing. I've been wanting one for a very long time. And so, at first, my husband's like, well, you already have a blender. And you already have one of those little frother things. And he didn't realize that my frother that I use for tea is not the same thing as an immersion blender. And he realized that when we were making our recipe on Monday. That's when he was like, oh, this is what it looks like when it's blended. If you're needing one and you haven't gotten one, Costco, if you have a Costco near you, they have an immersion blender on sale for $29.99. It comes with the blender. It also comes with the little chopper thing, and it comes with this nifty little container. Perfect for like making dressings, which I'm excited to do because I've always had to use my big blender for everything. Came with this thing that covers it up, and it came with a bag to store everything in. So, oh, and it also came with a chef's whisk as well. So, very cool. So if you need one, it's on sale at Costco this month. I think until next week. So I'm super excited that I was able to get one. That was really, really fun. What else are y'all up to? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Have you decided and made your plan whether you're gonna eat off plan things for Thanksgiving or if you're gonna stay completely on plan? You know, what are some of your favorite recipes that you want to change over to Trim Healthy and Trimify? You know, anything and everything. I do have a free webinar coming up next. Is that Wednesday? Next Wednesday for Thriving Through the Holidays on Trim Healthy Plan. To help you stay on plan but still enjoy the holidays with your families. And because it is totally possible. This is my 3rd year remaining completely on plan, and I want to be able to share those tips and tricks with you. And then plus I'll have a special offer for people who join me. And then It'll be recorded, so if you can't make it live, it's not a big deal. You'll get the replay. And then I have a pie making class. We're on the next day, and that is $10. But you get the replay of the class, and we're going to be making a keto blackberry pie and a keto blackberry pie and a caramel brownie pie. So super excited about that. I know it's not like traditional pie. Everybody's looking at like pumpkin or whatever, but I wanted to be different and do something different. So those are the ones we're going to do, and I'm super excited to do them with you. And that's next Thursday, and that will be at noon Pacific, because I want to be able to make sure that I have enough time to bake with you and before I have to go pick up my daughter from school. Again, you get access to the replay, lifetime access, and also to the recipes. So every month I am going to be doing a cooking class. December is going to be poodle doodles and a peanut butter fudge and a milk chocolate fudge class. And then I'm thinking in January of doing a freezer meal prep course class that we can do and make a few freezer meals for our freezer. So if there's a certain type of cooking class you want me to do, let me know. I'm always open to that. Or if there's things that you want to see from me, please put them in the comments. I would love to know, because I want to bring you stuff that you want to see and experience and that kind of thing. So I want to help you on your journey. And as always, I do have group coaching always available and one-on-one. I will be having a special deal coming up on Cyber Monday. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it for the whole Black Friday week or if I'm just going to do Cyber Monday, but there is a special thing coming up for that, for my one-on-one coaching. So I wanted to let you guys know that ahead of time. The meat's almost done, and then I can drain it. Get out another pan to make cottage cheese. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Are you going over to a family member's house or friend's house? Are you cooking at home? We are going over to our cousin's, my husband's cousin's house. I am packing on-plan stuff. I'm bringing a on-plan stuffing. I'm bringing an on-plan pie. I'm bringing my own rolls. I'm bringing like things that I want to have. Even if I bring them in smaller containers, it doesn't matter. And I'll probably even bring my own ranch that goes with the different vegetables. I like to do that. So I'm having an on-plan ranch dressing. You know what? Everybody else is having theirs. I can have mine. You know, yes, you can absolutely stay on plan throughout the holidays and still enjoy time with your family. The reason why I do and the reason why I choose to do that is because if I eat things that are not good for me, I know that it affects my health and it affects how I feel. And then I can't enjoy time with all the family if I'm, you know, in the bathroom constantly because I ate something that I knew was not going to get along with my stomach. So, you know, I do advocate for myself, and I do bring my own food, and that's okay. It's okay to do that. Absolutely okay to do that. Please, please, please advocate for yourself. That's so important. Alright, so I'm going to add like a 1/4 cup of this meat in there. I don't think I need much more than that. Yeah, I'll do 1/2 cup. And I'll do 1/2 cup of the cottage cheese, the blended cottage cheese. Go ahead and open up these green onions or green chilies, diced green chilies, to add some of those. And then the rest I'll just put in a container to keep in the fridge. And then to add some cheesy flavor, besides my cottage cheese, that way I don't use like the cheddar, I am going to add some nutritional yeast. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and some different spices like not chili powder, but I'm trying to think. Let me go look. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3. Nutritional yeast has that cheesy flavor without all the dairy. So, without turning it into a crossover. I'm going to add some taco seasoning, if I can find any up here. I think I have taco seasoning. I just don't know where it is. So, let's grab cloves. So it's going to be, where is it? But that's okay. So I know I have some up here somewhere. I just don't know where. Or maybe not. Well, I don't think I have taco seasoning. I thought that I did. I'm going to pull some more spices out to make sure, but chili powder, ground cloves. have any. But you know what? That's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll just go with whatever I already have. And I'll be fine. It's about using what I have sometimes. So, I didn't run to the store. I'm just using the things that I have. So I'm going to let it warm up. And then I'm going to put it in a bowl and take a picture of it so you guys can see what it is, and then go from there. Remember, as you're watching on replay, hashtag Queso. If you're watching on YouTube, please click the like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss any wonderful content from me, Coach Christina. And I hope that you have a great, awesome rest of your Wednesday and the rest of your week. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.